Okay. Hello, it's Larry again. So it's now time for the last module of the Talk to Camera class. It's time for my self-reflection on what I have or have not gotten out of the class. And overall, I gotta say I'm pretty satisfied with the class and pretty satisfied with myself as well. And in the lecture section, Thomas used the phrase gentle rambler, and that one really resonated with me. Um, the authenticity, it being the highest um, element that I would rate myself on, and the emotion, humor, enthusiasm, less so. A couple words that I would put with the authenticity would be also sincere and genuine. I feel that what I'm saying, I'm sincere about, and the way in which I'm saying it is genuine. It's not an affectation. It's how I really feel about things. So there is some emotion to it, but the emotion on the topics that I've been talking about, the content is pretty straightforward and factual, so there's not a lot of emotion behind it, other than the fact that the topics are also something that I am personally invested in and care about, but it's not melodrama, so there's not a lot of overt emotion. And I notice when watching the videos back to critique my own performance, I noticed that they're kind of disjointed. Um, I would say, I noticed myself thinking these need to be a bit more organized. The progression of ideas need to be more connected and flow in a direction. I also noticed when watching the videos back that I will see ways in which I should have said things differently, used different words. I also recognized forgetting some things that I could have, should have said that would have made the video more effective. And yep, I lost my place. So there it is. These are the kind of things that you don't really have to worry about because they just all get spliced out during the editing process. But another thing that I'm concerned about, not so much from my presentation on these videos, but just about developing my channel in general, I'm wondering about the niche and the format. What I have in mind is a channel for people who like to discuss diverse opinions about a wide range of topics and current events. And so I think of it sort of like the TV program 60 Minutes. And they cover a wide range of subjects, but they have an audience that keeps coming back to watch. So, I'm watching YouTube tutorial videos. I have a cough going on, and that might get annoying, but bear with me. So, I might cover a wide range of topics, and I guess the one thing that they all have in common is current events, things that are in the news, things that are influencing our society, things in politics, things in government, things that are affecting the society as a whole. And I'm also interested in, this has more to do with the content of my videos rather than the confidence on camera presentation, but I also want to develop my videos to have a storyline and an arch to them, to go from the a 3-act play that Casey Neistat likes to point out. You know, they have a beginning, a middle, and an end. They have a thesis, and then they have some conflict, and then they resolve the thesis into a new thesis at the end. I'd like to be able to use metaphor and analogy to spice up and provide some dramatic interest in the videos. Overall, again, I'd say that I have found the course helpful. I feel more relaxed. I feel less intimidated by staring at a camera. It feels less ridiculous to me. It's more comfortable. I'm not so frozen, not so stiff, not so immobilized by not knowing what to say. And I guess what it all comes down to is practice, practice, practice. You just have to put in the reps to become, the more you do something, the more comfortable you get with it. Here's an example of using an analogy, is that when you learn how to swim, initially, you know, it's all very unfamiliar, and you're worried about drowning and you're worried about sinking, and so you're stiff and you panic a lot and you thrash around. But then after you learn how to swim, you get very comfortable and you can enjoy it, and you can float, and you can shallow dive, deep dive, go through the water, and it all comes together in one smooth process. And when you eventually learn how to swim, you do what I refer to as overlearn it. You learn it so well that you can't unknow it. You can't not know it anymore. So even if you haven't, and it just comes naturally, so even if you haven't been swimming in a long time, if you fall in deep water, you don't have to learn how to swim. So it just becomes a natural process. And that's what I'm trying to work toward. So I hope that you'll continue to watch some of my videos, because I'm going to continue to do the exercises to practice, 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 and get even more comfortable and familiar with the process. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you back here soon. And if you're working on your own videos, keep practicing. You comment on mine and I'll comment on yours. That's good. Bye-bye.